On August 27, 2019, the desert, located about 90 miles south of Burns, Oregon, was going to be the place where Jessi Combs would rewrite history. And on this fateful day, the desert was the end to a journey that was extraordinary in its courage and as exhilarating as it could be. Jessi Combs rewrote history that day, but the cost was her own life. This is the story of Jessi Combs, the fastest woman on four wheels, the woman who defied speed until her last breath. In the adrenaline-infused world of racing, where the roar of engines and the pursuit of speed define one's existence, there emerged a figure whose passion and determination made her an icon. Jessi Combs, known by many as the fastest woman on four wheels, was a remarkable woman of grit, talent, and unwavering spirit. Her journey through the world of speed and power wasn't just an aimless race. It was a vivid testament to her relentless pursuit of making history. Jessi was born in 1983 in the Black Hills of Rapid City, South Dakota, an area steeped in the rugged allure of the Wild West. The stunning landscapes, known for their breathtaking beauty and thrilling terrain, perhaps influenced young Jessi's need for adventure. From an early age, her surroundings seemed to instill in her an undeniable want for life, which could only be satiated by indulging in activities that challenged the very limits of fear and exhilaration. It was almost inevitable that Jessi would find her calling amidst the roar of engines and the whiff of gasoline. She developed an early fascination with speed, and her family fondly recalls her relentless curiosity with anything on wheels. This childhood intrigue laid the foundation for a career that would see her breaking barriers and shattering glass ceilings. Jessi's formal education further shaped her journey. She attended Wyotech, where she honed her skills in collision and AMP, refinishing, street rod fabrication, and trim and amp upholstery. Here, she wasn't just a student, but an artist in the making, weaving her passion into every project she touched. Her prowess did not go unnoticed, and soon after graduation, she was offered a unique opportunity to build a car from the ground up, which was later showcased at the esteemed SEMA show. Jessi's career took an impressive trajectory as she delved into the world of television. She co-hosted Extreme 4x4, a part of the Power Block lineup on Spike TV. Her ability to articulate complex concepts with ease and flair made her a beloved figure among enthusiasts and novices alike. She also made appearances on shows like Overhaulin', Mythbusters, and All Girls Garage, further solidifying her status in the industry. Beyond the television screen, Jessi was a seasoned racer and a fierce competitor. From the Baja 1000 to the grueling King of the Hammers race, she showcased an indomitable spirit. Jessi was not confined to the traditional realms of racing. She thrived in her quest for pushing boundaries and continuously sought avenues where she could show her love for speed and her technical expertise. Her quest for speed was not confined to the dusty trails of off-road racing. Jessi was fascinated by the sheer velocity, the kind that shattered records and echoed through the annals of history. Her endeavors led her to the North American Eagles Supersonic Speed Challenger team. Here, she wasn't just a driver, she was a trailblazer, striving to etch her name in the record books. In 2013, Jessi achieved a significant milestone by hitting a speed of 398 miles per hour, earning her the esteemed title of the fastest woman on four wheels. Yet, her insatiable appetite for speed urged her to strive for more. She wanted to break the women's land speed record, set at 512 miles per hour by Kitty O'Neill in 1976. Jessi Combs was a paradox, embodying grace and fury, courage and vulnerability. Her Instagram posts were a testament to her reflective and philosophical side, often revealing her ponderings about life, speed, and the pursuit of dreams. Her story is one of unwavering determination, a narrative where every rev of the engine and every stretch of the road was a step towards making history. And it was this relentless pursuit that led her to the Alvord Desert on that fateful day in August 2019. On the vast, unyielding expanse of the Alvord Desert, where the horizon stretches infinitely and time seems to stand still, the atmosphere was electric on August 27, 2019. The desert, located about 90 miles south of Burns, Oregon, was no stranger to endeavors of speed and grit. On this fateful day, it bore witness to a journey that was extraordinary in its courage and as exhilarating as it could be. Jessi Combs, having etched her story in the records of racing history, was preparing for an attempt to shatter a long-standing record. Her goal was daunting, yet she approached it with characteristic determination. to break the women's land speed record of 512 miles per hour set by Kitty O'Neill in 1976. The vehicle that would aid her in this audacious quest was the North American Eagle, a jet car meticulously engineered to pierce through the air at unimaginable speeds. The North American Eagle, a colossal testament to human engineering, was an F-104 starfighter jet transformed into a supersonic speed machine. Boasting an elongated body with a robust jet engine and 4 wheels attached, it looked like a fighter plane ready for terrestrial battle. The desert seemed like an alien landscape, and the jet car appeared as a futuristic machine poised to dance across time. The preparations were exhaustive, as meticulous attention was paid to every detail, every potential variable that could affect the outcome. Jessi and her team, with whom she had been working since 2013, were focused and diligent. The air was thick with anticipation, and the desert, usually a silent witness to the passage of time, seemed to hold its breath. Jessi's demeanor was a blend of calm assurance and the fiery zest that had propelled her throughout her career. Just 2 days before the attempt, she had expressed her look on life on Instagram, saying, "People say I'm crazy. I say thank you." The statement wasn't just a whimsical acknowledgement of her daredevil pursuits. It was a window into her unyielding spirit, ready to challenge norms and venture into the unknown. As the North American Eagle revved to life, the desert echoed with the roar of its engine, a symphony of power and ambition. Jessi, dressed in her racing gear, was a silhouette of determination against the backdrop of mechanical might and arid desolation. The quest for the record was not just a race against time, but a testament to human resilience and the insatiable hunger for achievement. As the jet car hurtled across the desert, it was a blur, a streak of ferocity against the barren landscape. The speedometer ticked upwards, each increment a step towards making history. Jessi was pushing the machine, and herself, to the limits, racing at speeds nearing an astonishing 550 miles per hour. The record seemed within grasp, a fleeting moment away from being shattered and rewritten. However, in the world of speed, where every second is a battle against the elements, unpredictability is the only constant. A mechanical failure, a nightmare scenario for any racer, unfolded in real time. Officials later revealed that the front wheel of the North American Eagle suffered a catastrophic failure, likely from striking an object on the desert floor. The wheel assembly collapsed, and the jet car, now out of control, crashed. In the wake of the accident, an eerie silence descended upon the Alvord Desert. The shock and grief rippled through communities far and wide, transcending geographical boundaries and uniting people in collective mourning. Jessi Combs, the woman who had challenged the impossible, who had dared to dream and pursue those dreams with relentless tenacity, was no more. But even in the aftermath of tragedy, her legacy was beginning to take shape, as powerful and unyielding as the woman herself. Jessi's quest, which began as a pursuit of glory, had met a tragic end. Yet, even in this calamity, her indomitable spirit and unwavering pursuit of dreams echoed loud, serving as a poignant reminder of the thin line between triumph and tragedy in the quest for uncharted horizons. The Harney County Sheriff's Department in Oregon led the investigation into the crash. Scrutinizing every detail, the officials attempted to piece together the final moments of Jessi's daring attempt. A press release dated September 17th, but not made public until later, disclosed the findings, which stated that the cause of the crash was indeed a mechanical failure of the front wheel, most likely from striking an object on the desert floor, leading to the collapse of the wheel assembly. The tragedy had occurred at speeds approaching 550 miles per hour, but it was the blunt force trauma to the head before the engulfing fire that had caused Jessi's death. The desert, once a canvas for records and glory, had borne witness to an abrupt and sorrowful end. The report brought some closure, giving answers to questions that had haunted many since the incident. However, beyond the technicalities and investigative reports, the aftermath of Jessi's passing was characterized by a profound reflection on her impact and the void she left behind. She had donned many hats in her lifetime: a fearless racer, a skilled fabricator, a television personality, and above all, an inspiration. Her appearances on shows like Discovery's Mythbusters, Overhaulin', and All Girls Garage had brought her into the living rooms of millions, humanizing the daredevil racer and showcasing her diverse talents. People began sharing anecdotes and memories, turning grief into a celebration of a life extraordinarily well lived. Jessi's social media, once a window into her adventures, transformed into a memorial, with fans and fellow racers paying tribute. Her fearless pursuits were not just about speed records, but also about shattering societal expectations and stereotypes. In an industry often dominated by men, Jessi Combs had carved her path, unapologetically challenging norms. She wasn't just a racer, she was an advocate for women in the automotive world. Through her journey, she had unwittingly become a beacon of empowerment, embodying the belief that one's passion, not gender, defines one's path. In the aftermath of her death, a shift was evident. Conversations about safety in the pursuit of speed records gained momentum. The tragedy had underscored the fine balance between ambition and safety, prompting introspection within the racing community. Jessi's accident served as a catalyst for discussions about improving safety protocols, ensuring that her legacy would lead to constructive change. As fans, fellow racers, and aspiring dreamers reflected on Jessi's journey, her words resonated with newfound poignancy. "People say I'm crazy. I say thank you." In the echo of those words, the legacy of Jessi Combs lived on, unyielding, unforgettable, and unapologetically bold. In this aftermath, Jessi's story serves as a testament to the enduring human spirit. It stands as a reminder that while our time on this earth may be fleeting, our impact can resonate through time. Jessi Combs, the fastest woman on four wheels, had raced beyond horizons, leaving behind a trail of inspiration. The Alvord Desert, where Jessi's journey met its tragic end, continues to bear silent testimony to her indomitable spirit. In its vast expanse, every grain of sand seems to whisper her story, a story of courage, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of dreams. In the echoes of the desert winds, Jessi Combs lives on, unyielding and immortal. What fascinated you the most about Jessi's story? Let us know in the comments down below and subscribe for more.